Hello and welcome along. Today on Sosnovka we're going to be tending to our animals. So we have purchased, in order to do this, because we need to spread some straw for our pigs, we've bought a straw blower. This is the Kuhn Primor 3570. It's going to remain up on our pigs because this is our third to last episode on this map. We're gonna be switching next week, so we're going to get our pigs sorted, and we're gonna harvest the crops that we have left in these last 3 episodes, and then we're gonna move on to a new map next week. So, without further ado, let's get going. So we will we'll start this up and open the back of the trailer. So, no. Change over, there we go. So fold that down, and we need to get a bale in here. So yeah, we don't have that much to do. We want to I want to get as much done and continue doing as much as we can on this map. I want to see if we can feed the pigs properly. We're making corn, but we already have corn. The thing we're really making that we want to do this with is sugar beet. So next episode we will set up so that we can harvest some sugar beet, I think, and see how we do with that. Right, let's see if we don't really have enough space to move here. Yeah, we're gonna have to move this trailer. I can't back out of the way. Okay, so leave that on there. Close it up and reverse it back. So yeah, originally I was going to do cows, and then I realised exactly how long I had left on here, and realised that okay, that flew off. Realised that we didn't actually have time to tend to them enough, especially as I want to sort of tend to the pigs and the sheep. So we're going to sort the pigs out, which is what we're doing at the moment. We're then going to go down and sort the sheep out because they need cleaning out. They're quite dirty at the moment. This is the last thing other than the sugar beet that we need for the pigs. Is to blow some straw in there for them. So that's what we're going to do here. And thankfully now these small straw blowers have been released. Hoping this isn't going to roll off the back. Nope, hasn't. Good. Yeah, for the round bales, the big straw blower that you get as standard in the game is too big. So we've got this one in here. Close it up. There we go. Right, let's put the pipe out. We want to... Where are we? We're full. Ah, it must be I when we hit it. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we're gonna activate this here. There we go. Wow, that took 54%. So we'll leave the remains of this bale in here while we go and sort out our sheep. So we don't actually need anything other than bucket for the sheep. So I'm going to head back to the main yard. Oh, we'll just check on other things. So, just thinking. So our pigs could do the bit of a clean. But our bucket is at the main farm. Our sheep only need a clean. So I'm gonna go and get our bucket, our shovel, and I will see you down at the pigs. Okay, so we're nearly at our pigs now. We are. They just need a bit of cleaning up, and we may top up their grass as well. Yeah, look at them having had a bit of a messy feed. There's not a lot of wool being created by them yet. I think it's one of those things where to do it fast, you've got to have a lot. We don't have a huge number. I think that's where I would continue to do stuff, or where I'll look to rectify things on next maps I play. In that, if I can get a lot of sheep and a lot of cows and a lot of pigs, then we will. We'll make money off them fairly quickly, so we will continually be buying some. The pigs breed like rabbits, so we actually don't need to worry about that too much, because basically we just keep selling pigs, and the more we have, the quicker they breed, so they are pretty much a license to print money. Right, there we go. Topped the sheep up. Not much else there. Put that back on the pile. Right, so we will park our LINTNER down here for now. And have a look at what else we've got. So, we have 21% wool here. We are there at 50% cleanliness of the pig, so that's fine. We have 9 pigs, so we haven't had another pig, but we are 6 hours from a new one. So that's fine. What do we have in storage? We actually don't have that much in storage. We must have sold most of our stuff, I think. So we've not progressed that much in this map, as much as I'd probably have hoped. Yeah. I think we should head back to the main farm. So we'll park this here and teleport to the main farm and have a look at what we have up there. So our VALTRA is not doing anything. Our FORTERRA has finished planting, but I don't really want to do any more planting, I don't think. And if I look at the map, what do we have? So 3 is harvested, so we could go and plant that, but with the time we have left, not really. 3 doesn't need ploughing though. Wow, there is not an awful lot to do. I think what we will probably do is maybe accelerate time a little bit until we... Oh, actually, I bet we need to do some fertilizing. Because this has... Well, this does have fertilizer as part of its seeding. But I think that we could probably do with doing some more fertilizing. So, we will turn this off and get our VALTRA. I think we will see if we can't fertilize this a bit more. There we go. We have bits of front loader all over the place. Yeah, this. Customize. Narrow tires. Okay. There we go. Now to spray it or to spread it. I think we've already spread it, so I'm going to spray. I think this is the thing around here. I'm not And part of the reason why we're placing this is I'm not finding it the most enthralling map. And I'm sorry if that's coming out in my videos. It's... I don't know how best... Oh, we need some more fertilizer, actually. It's just... alright. But it's... yeah. And I'm seeing you know, previews for new maps coming out now. I'm loving the look of Cobra. Not Cobra. Chellington. Chellington's looking fantastic. Oldridge is looking great. Chellington is a map I've played. Well, the extended version of Chellington is a map I played in 15. Not on video, but I did play it quite a bit, sort of on my own. And I really enjoyed that. I really loved that map. See, that looks... I don't know. Let's see if it will. See if it'll do anything. It doesn't look actually that done. Oh, yeah. And move the offset, or move the course set. There we go. Is that doing anything? That's not doing anything. Okay. We are going to accelerate then to the first growth stage. See you in a bit. So it's the evening. We've hit the first growth stage on our sugar beet. And on our corn. So we will now spray these. Get started. We'll now get these sprayed, and that will do. If we have a look at our animals, I bet our animals have made a mess now as well. No, but our pigs do need cleaning, but otherwise they're okay. So, there we go. On course, and this should... yeah. So we're now spraying, which is great. This should give us... I think this might give us growth stage 3. I'm not sure. But we'll see how we go. It is a this should be good. Slightly going the wrong way then. So the map I'm looking at, or the map I know is going to be released, is Old Streams. That's where we're going. I think we will probably have a few animals to start, as well as a good selection of vehicles. I don't want to set it up so that we have everything we need straight from the get-go. I very much want to sort of build towards stuff, but I don't want to be in such a position that I get hamstrung with it taking too long. Because I don't know if they're going to be gold coins or anything like that to get extra money in. I'm hoping there's going to be missions, because missions are a very important way of raising funds in this now. You kind of need the missions in order to get along, and I don't want to have it so that the only way for me to make money is just off my own farm. Because the trouble is, you can never expand quickly enough, and you can never get enough of the farm. The finances are such a way now that without those missions, you just can't. It just won't work. So yeah, I'm hoping that we will do a first look video, so beginning of next week. Will probably be Tuesday's episode. Will be our first look video, and then we'll get on with a let's play on it and go from there. But it's I'm looking forward to something a little different. And we're going to continue with Gold Crest Valley for now. Certainly until we have a reverse up. We missed a bit. Until we have a maybe another English map. I know there are a couple out there. Ings Farm will probably be in the new year, I think. I know Silver's working on it, and it's looking like an extra map. Sorry, an excellent map. An excellent map. Landy's been previewing Chellington, which, as I said before, I love as a map, and have played a lot in 15, and I'm hoping that's going to be out in the near future. So, with any luck, that will, and we can have a crack at that as well. I'd very much like to have a crack at that. That will be a fairly big equipment farm if we do that. It's last time when I was playing it on my own, the only way to play it and do a lot of the fields, harvesting them, was basically to have 2 combines going. I had 2 combines and 2 carting tractors, and doing that solo without course play. And I never had so much fun. Juggling everything so that it was so that I kept the combines going all the time. The only downside to it at the time was that well, I had auto combines, so the combines would go round the field and would keep their distance. The trouble I would have if I went and did it now is that I couldn't guarantee that would happen. It would make it that much more difficult. I can't tell if I'm... No, there we go. Now I'm on track. So yeah, I don't know whether that would work at the moment. I don't know if I'd be able to actually control the combines remotely with the helper enough to make it a possibility to do it properly. It could very easily cause me issues. So yeah, I think we'll see when that map's released if it works and how well it works. But I do like it. It's nice big fields. You can use some fairly nice large equipment on it. The storage will be interesting with the tip anywhere setup that 17 has, that 15 didn't. And yeah, I think it will be very interesting. As for this, it's a very plain map, Sosnovka. And the trouble is, I think that the thing that's really troubled me is that while on Gold Crest Valley the animals are fairly far apart, on Sosnovka they feel far apart. And I don't know if that's to do with the tractors I'm using or just the general look of the map, but the whole thing just, it feels like you travel a long way to get to the sheep and get to the pigs. And which is a feeling that I don't get when I do the same thing on Gold Crest. And the interesting thing on Gold Crest is none of them are around the main yard, whereas here the cows are around the main yard. So I don't know, it's strange, but You know, nothing feels too far away on Conquest, whereas everything feels like a long distance on this map. I know. But we are going to have some corn and we are going to have some sugar beet. We will certainly have a sugar beet harvest on this before we finish on it. Probably next episode, actually, to be honest. I hope this tractor actually is going to be powerful enough to run the sugar beet harvester, because I don't want to hire one of the big ones. I'm gonna hire the tractor controlled one and put it on the VALTRA. And then we'll use the FORTERRA to cart with the trailer, and with any luck that will be enough to do the sugar beet harvest. We don't have a huge field, so we'll get that all tipped at our pigs and feed that to the pigs, and see if that ups their productivity. There we are. This we are, yeah, we've almost done all of our fertilizing on this, and I like this vulture. I like the vultures in the game, actually. Having said that, they work well. I like their thin tires, and yeah. As a general purpose tractor, they seem to work really well. I don't know what I'm going to use on next map. I may indulge my love of New Holland. I may not. I still want to use. I want to use the Fendt 900 at some point. So we could have a Fendt set up. Actually. A fence set up with a Massey combine, maybe. But we'll have a look. We'll see what we do. I'm waiting with the Challenger. I'm waiting for a big American map. I really want to use Challenger on that. So that's what I'm waiting for there. So we'll part this up. There we go. And I think we're going to finish where we started. I think we're going to take our little tractor. Oh, we have the wrong thing selected. That's why. We're going to take our little tractor back up to the pigs with the shovel on the front, and go and clean the pigs up because they've got dirty. So we'll park this here. Pick this up. And take it over to the pigs. To be honest, we can actually leave the only places we really use the shovel are at the pigs and at the sheep. So we could leave our bale spike, which is only used at the pigs at the moment. We could leave that at the pigs and take the bucket with us between the two, and then we probably should leave we need the forks up at the main farm. So the bucket and the forks we kind of need to transport between two places. I would have said our best bet as far as the forks go would be to have two sets. One down for by the sheep for loading up down there, and one for up at the main farm for loading fertilizer and things like that into the trailers, into our seeders and our fertilizer spreader. So yeah, there are various options in regards to that stuff. I'm going to be across here. So this is the hydroelectric plant, I think. Is that hydroelectric? Could be. Not overly sure. It's very samey, this map. That's a huge grass area as well, actually. There are several large grass areas here I could have cut that I didn't know about. We'll turn here. And it's... yeah, we could have cut lots of these. I mean, that's a... take the trees out of the middle of that, that's a massive grass area as well. They're almost new field sizes, to be honest. Right, so go and clean the pigs up. Over here. And we will end where we started. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty. Probably, while we were down at the sheep, probably should have cleaned them up as well. They weren't that dirty again. But it was enough. Really. We've got our buckets a little low. There we go. Pick that up. There we are. And there we go. Right, so we'll go park this up over here. And that is where we will leave this episode. Yeah, I'm sorry for the fairly rambly episode, really. There hasn't been a lot to do at the moment, and we do need to get a harvest in, so we're kind of waiting for that. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode anyway. Thank you very much for watching. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.